Life is the goal. Making the most of one's limited time in this world is the core measurement of success. Hey, I'm Clive Bird, and welcome to the 8th episode of the Clive Bird Experiment, where I research topics here on YouTube and then test them out on myself, so you don't have to. In this episode, I'm going to share with you how to change your view of success from a goal-orientated mindset to a life-orientated mindset. Money is meaningless unless you do something good with it. Fame is fleeting at best. But life and how you live it, in business, in family, in everyday interactions, is the true measurement of success. It's become very clear to me that there are many definitions on how to measure success. As success cannot be one-dimensional, there are many metrics. But if a person only looks at those that directly affect them, then they lack a complete measurement. It is good to succeed in business, but it is also equally important to succeed at life. The two are not mutually exclusive. Some people associate success with money, others with power, and some from having a beneficial effect to the world. They are all correct. Success has diverse meanings for different individuals. To you, it would mean one thing, while to others, it means something else. Success is personal and unique to each person. So as a result, accepting a single person's advice is frequently ineffective. It is all about perspective, and learning how to frame your own perspective is the secret to unlocking a life's true success. Success is in the eye of the beholder. There is no one-size-fits-all definition. Success is not the end goal. Many people look forward to finding success at the end of the rainbow, but success doesn't happen overnight. Success is not a straight line. Success is a continuous journey. We need to keep doing the steps, as once you get there, you can't go, well, that's me, I'm done, as your success will soon disappear. Perspective is everything, and learning how to frame your thoughts in a manner that brings you contentment and meaning to everything you do. Success is a continuous journey. We need to keep doing the steps, as once you get there, it's not a case of going, oh, I'm there. You got to keep working. You got to keep moving forward, otherwise all your success will soon disappear. Perspective is everything. Learning how to frame your thoughts in a manner that brings you contentment and meaning to even the hardships in your life will help you make better success out of every facet of your life. The journey is better than the end. Success is pursuing the very best version of ourselves. Having spent my entire life chasing success, but my only metric for success was how much money I earned, more than the average person in my peer group. How much prestige and power my position within the organization afforded me, and how I demonstrated to the outside world my success, my bigger house, my newer car, the various luxuries that I purchased that my position afforded me. But all that success led me to hating my life. I hated going to work. I resented anyone who appeared more successful than me. I was focused on trying to find things that would bring me more riches, more power, more prestige, over happiness and joy. These things made my life dark and lonely. I was always thinking of work and business and not really thinking about my children and my partner. They were just obstacles in the way of me achieving more success and the ultimate happiness. That never came. Till I became suicidal, and I felt my only solution was to jump off a bridge, which luckily led me to my true purpose in life. It started me on a new route of self-discovery and service to others. My definition of success was bad, but I had been conditioned into believing that through my life. From a young age, I discovered that money and power were not my definitions of success. It was what I was conditioned to believe through my upbringing, through society, through the expectations of my peers. I was totally brainwashed into believing that success was the pursuit of money and power, that following things like your dreams and your bliss was just a bunch of hippie crap. It was not till I started looking at the parameters of my life did I realize that there was so much more to life than money and power. And I realized that all the things that I thought I needed, I didn't need. And all the things I thought I would get one day, I already had. So I started working on myself, focused on doing the things that brought me joy. I identified the things that were important to me, like my family, my health, and having the time to do things that make me smile. And in doing so, I found my meaning and my purpose. And it was nothing to do with career, money, but everything to do with the journey, The journey of striving to achieve loads of different things in my life. That's what makes my life. I started focusing on my skills. I started focusing on areas that I was lacking to bring me more security and career satisfaction. I started doing creative things like making these videos and writing, building on ideas to discover what really made me get out of bed in the morning. Focus on sharing these things I have learned to try and help other people around me and on a greater scale, society as a whole. Now I have a whole matrix of things that I'm working on, and each one of them gives me purpose and meaning in a different way. I have found happiness and fortune in things that modern society seems to have forgotten. I started following some of the finest wisdom from some of the greatest thinkers of all time. I'm going to share these small bits of wisdom with you so you too can hopefully find your path on this journey of life. Think big. People frequently opt to put their aspirations on hold in favor of something more practical, to forgo their dreams in favor of something simpler, but the secret is to be ambitious. Establish a routine. Try waking up at the same time every morning. Enjoy breakfast and plan your day. Instead of feeling stressed and frazzled, find comfort in knowing you can control some things in your life. When you have your bearings, it's easier to make new changes. When you have your bearings, it's easier to take on new challenges. Find what you love to do and do it. Why not do something you enjoy? Consider how successful you would be if you enjoyed doing what you were doing. You'll probably find yourself working incredibly hard and devoting a significant amount of time to it. Learn how to balance life. People frequently believe in order to be more successful, they must make their aim of their success their life. If people believe that their employment will lead to success, they may put in endless hours every day, often late into the evening. However, this comes at expense of relaxation, of health, and enjoyment of life. They may eventually burn out and stop being effective in their career. If their success is based on having a robust social life and a nice group of friends, their employment may suffer. They may lose their job, leaving them unable to go out with their friends. Balance aids achievement in numerous ways. Consider it a delicate balance between relaxation, labor, work, and enjoyment. Be mindful of creating a balance. Be alone. Make time for yourself. Turn off the TV. Step away from the computer and put down the phone and embrace me time. And think about what made you happy today. Or do not think at all. That's the beauty of being alone. The choice is yours. Don't be afraid of failure. Every unsuccessful attempt is a crucial step in your journey to achievement. After a failure, it's easy to feel like you should quit. But perhaps it would be wise to find a teaching in that failure. Pay attention and learn from your mistakes. And the only failure you can have is giving up. Have an unwavering resolution to succeed. The only way to keep going is to have a genuine burning desire to achieve and refuse to be swayed by your objectives. Never let others define you. Why would you ever want to live in a world where everyone was like everyone else? Never let anyone tell you who you are and what to do. They can dictate their own life, not yours. Surround yourself with people who love you for who you are, and surround yourself with people who want you to be successful and will not stand in your way. Be a person of action. Don't be frightened to deviate from the standard. If you want to learn how to be successful, if you can develop a better method to accomplish anything, go for it. Try again if you fail, but keep trying. Successful people know that procrastination is one of the biggest disruptors to a successful and productive day. Instead of putting things off, try making a list of the things you want to get done in the day. Checking things off will give you a sense of achievement and help you visualize the time you'll need to do everything else. Cultivate positive relationships. The finest leaders and some of the most important individuals in history were always nice to those around them. This is key to good leadership. It makes sense. You never know when you'll need someone. You'll never know who will be someone who can assist you, much or even be a terrific and supportive buddy. As a result, assist others as they may assist you. Be kind to others and be kind to you. Get enough sleep. Successful people know that they need to get an adequate amount of rest to get the best out of their performance. The body needs to recharge and reactivate to get going for the next day's work. It's important to know what can stand in the way of a good night's sleep. Using electronics while lying in bed, eating foods high in sugar before sleep, or maintaining highest levels of stress throughout the day can get in the way of a good night's sleep. Take care of these before settling in for the night. Dare to introduce new ideas. Unfortunately, people with the most daring ideas are sometimes overlooked. From a young age, most of us are trained to think and act the same as everybody else. However, you must think differently, to do things differently. Dare to introduce new ideas. Unfortunately, people with the most daring ideas are sometimes overlooked. From a young age, most of us are trained to think and act the same as everybody else. However, you must think differently. If you get a novel thought, appreciate it instead of discarding it because it's novel or unusual. Your weird new concept might be the key to your success one day. Believe in your capacity to succeed. You must be able to visualize reaching success if you wish to understand how to be successful. You'll probably encounter those who question your abilities to achieve. You must not become one of these individuals, because your dreams will vanish if you stop believing in dreaming. Take risks. Don't be afraid to get your feet wet and try new things. If you want to find out how to be successful at work, think to yourself, what is the worst that can happen? Don't be afraid to get your feet wet. Try new things. Take risks. Think to yourself, what's the worst that can happen? If the worst thing that can happen is not the most undesirable effect, go for it, because always, what's the best that can happen? That is what we push for. What is the best that can happen? Always maintain a positive mental attitude. You must have faith in your potential to achieve. This is the only way to develop a positive mentality. Negative ideas should be replaced with positive ones. You must regard challenges and tasks to be done. You must regard challenges as tasks to be done rather than obstacles to your progress. Setbacks won't bother you as much. People's doubts won't bother you as much. And even the toughest barriers will seem trivial if you keep optimistic and think with a positive mental attitude. Negative ideas should be replaced with positive ones, and you must regard challenges as tasks to get to where you want to get to, not as obstacles on your path. Embrace your talents and strengths and go beyond what is required. If you need to turn in a paper to your boss by Friday, get it done by Thursday. Embrace your talents and your strengths and go beyond what is required. Aspire to be successful and you will not fail. Maybe you won't meet your goal or win, but you tried. You showed gumption, which is a great feeling and cannot be duplicated. Don't let discouragement stop you. It's an unpleasant aspect of human nature that we all doubt ourselves somehow. This might be exacerbated if others share our doubts. Giving up might seem like a decent choice when uncertainties surround you. If you're feeling down, ignore it. Prioritize. Successful people focus on being excellent at what they do. Multitasking has its ills and can down your work performance. Successful people prioritize and eliminate what will not gear them towards their success. Be willing to work hard. You may have heard the phrase success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Or you may be familiar with the 10,000 hour rule. Whatever way you look at it, they are all the same thing. If you don't strive for your life's objectives and maintain working at it, you'll never be successful. Honor the code of responsibility. We want to know it all and have it all. We have a responsibility to everybody and to ourselves. Our life is multifaceted. See how you can contribute to your own community. Join a volunteer group, participate in charity, and help someone in need. Follow your intuition. If you truly believe and desire something, you almost certainly already know how to get there. If not, you may instinctively know what will assist you or hinder you. It's similar to how your body may sense danger even when things appear to be safe. If you don't know how to be successful, you must trust in your own intuition. And lastly, being grateful can be tough during tough times. To get started, try working with a gratitude journal. Every evening, write down 3 or more good things that happened during the day. This will help your brain to orientate towards good and away from the downers of the day. As with everything I do on this experiment, I'm continuously trying to become the best version of myself. And changing how I view success has been one of the key steps towards becoming more self-aware and happy. Changing how I view success, a goal-orientated mindset to a life-orientated mindset, has truly made me feel better. I can now see that having multiple areas of interest and not wanting to be an expert in every single one of them, but having a well-balanced overall view of your life is more than being hyper-focused in one area to achieve success. Now, everybody's different, and I'm not saying those people that want to focus on the one aspect of their life and that brings them great joy are wrong. What I'm saying is what I've found is that I've changed my view on success from this from continuously driving forward, trying to be something, to just trying to be the best version of myself, to taking every day as it comes and continuously striving to be the best version of myself every day. And with that has brought new opportunities and new outlook on life. It's improved my relationships with those around me and has made me feel like I am more successful. With everything that I do on this experiment, my priority is to share my learnings with you so that you can too make your own informed decisions on how you want to progress with your life and start your own unique journeys. With each and every single episode, with each and every single task, I'm continuously trying to make myself the best version of myself. I'm trying my best not to compare myself to others. I'm trying my best not to have any specific matrix. As long as I'm achieving what I desire and I'm continuously working towards it, keeping my mind positive and listening to the guidance and being grateful for what I have achieved and being grateful for what I have found success, and so can you. So till next time, keep trying.